Hey guys, what's going on? Back again for another war video. My name's Gabsy, and this is war number 6 of the season. So, before we get into it, our last war against Lena M, absolute shambles, shameless performance. Yeah, not really much to say from here. Yeah, from here we just have to move on. Hopefully, we can pull off a good result this war and salvage our Masters season. We're going up against the Latin Reckon CIRR, and yeah, they're somewhat okay, I guess. We'll have to wait and see. The bands are as follows: Symbiote, Supreme, Corvus, Onslaught, Serpent, Kushala. Yeah, pretty cool bands. And our team is consisting of Overseer, Idoom, and of course, Karolina Dean, which we've been having a stinker performance with her. I mean, we've been having some ups and downs, but hopefully we can redeem ourselves in this war. So, yeah, let's get into it. Our team is going to. Well, I already mentioned our team. I mean our path. Our path. We're doing path 7, Korg and Havok, and then we will not be doing this maestro since our teammate will be doing that, and then we'll be taking, of course, no faggot, and we're gonna be doing Nico with Overseer, and finishing off with Arcade with Karolina. So yeah, those are our fights. So starting off, getting into the first fight, we're doing Korg v Karolina. Shouldn't be too bad. Just pretty much get rid of his rock stacks, and then you can throw specials, because then it won't trigger the node, because he only purifies when he has the rock stacks up. But other than that, it shouldn't be too crazy. Okay, so for our first fight, you can see we're using Karolina Dean against Korg on node 7. And yeah, this is pretty much a straight forward fight. Karolina's attacks are energy based, so I'm not going to take any damage from the Korg's Fawns. And yeah, aim is just pretty much once the Fawns are down, we can just go to town for our specials. And yeah, pretty much nuke. So yeah, you can see as we're doing, we're just comboing him, getting his rock stacks down. And yeah, we bait an SB2, which is nice. We do some combos, and then throw an SB2 while in the sun. Big burst of damage, which is really good. And also we have the armor break from the node, so we'll also be doing some more damage. So yeah, pretty awesome, pretty chill. Like in my mind, I knew for a fact that using Karolina here would be perfect. Like there was no way you can get cooked with Karolina here. And yeah, the fight just is really over because Karolina is just the balanced champion. But yeah, pretty simple fight, pretty free, nothing too crazy there. So yeah, that's all good. Moving on to our next fight, we are taking Havok with Idoom. And yeah, the aim here, I don't want to play too, let's say, too risky. I wanted to ensure that I kept the armor up as safe as possible to avoid the plasma damage, because we're going to be feeding them a lot of plasma since we have shocks, and that's an energy damage and debuff. So yeah, we just wanted to just play safe and ensure that we have the armor up on ourselves at all times. So yeah, as you can see forward, we're just doing some mediums, getting that energy vulnerability up. Baited SP2, which is pretty nice. Tranquilizer's up, so we decide to wait it out. We don't want to play to a point where something gets like too frantic. So yeah, we're just keeping it safe. Go for some combos into SP2. Does a decent amount of damage, makes that energy run. We bait some heavies to reduce his plasma charges, and we're just going for some mediums. And then from here, I go for the longbow and decide to just slow my combos down, ensure I go for mediums, make sure I have the relic up, into SP2. Even though he's at red, I already know that he's going to get nuked from the special, and yeah, he dies. So yeah, not a bad fight, to be fair. That fight was probably done in like under a minute or so. Yeah, let me know in the comments if I got that wrong, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was under a minute. But yeah, those are 2 fights. So yeah, that's all well and good. We're just now waiting for tomorrow for the clear up, so that then we can continue doing the remaining of our fights. So yeah, hopefully stay tuned for that one. Alright, so we're back. For our next fight, we're doing Northstar on node 35. Pretty generic placement here. Already know what down how to do this. So yeah, hopefully we can pretty much nuke this fight. So yeah. Okay, so this is Northstar v Idoom. Pretty generic to be fair, but I wouldn't call it. I don't know how you have it call it from how I played it, but you'll see. You'll see. So the fight starts off. I go in for the knockdown to get the tactic up, and yeah, I try to go for the stand up. He plays into me, which is pretty cool. And then try to bait an SB1, but we get caught off on the dashback, and he does a lot of damage, taking us to 83%. So now I'm just trying to bait out his SB1, which I try and fail, and then I get caught on the dashback. Luckily, I blocked that SB1, because if I got clipped from that, I would have taken some more damage. We're going for an SB1 to knock down the protection. He throws an SB1 hard into my block. Does a bit of block damage, but nothing to say the least. He throws another SB1. So we go in again for some combos after the punish. And yeah, now we're just trying to bait out another SB1 so we could get the, what do you call it, the stand up, but instead he doesn't. So we throw relic into heavy to knock down the protection. He throws an SB1. We go back in for some combos. And he currently at SB2. And yeah, we're just going to bait this out. Should we do nicely? Yep. Pretty cool. And then he has the protection coming back, but we're waiting until he has the access, so then we can press SB3, which then knocks out the protection. He has 4 energy vulnerability, so now he's just going to be bursting down. Now we just have to bait out one more special, or we can just, oh yeah, we do bait a special. I thought we were going for the stand up there, but yeah, we bait our special. And yeah, after that, we can pretty much melt him by doing mediums into combo, and then ending off with another medium. Even though the protection came back up there, but we mentioned in the fight, so yeah, pretty scrappy, I'd say, but it's all good. We managed to solo the fight, so that's pretty cool. Now this next fight, I think from this fight, ideally though, if you had to think of counters, then again, there's some here and there's some there, but it went very scrappy compared to the Idoom fight. This was very scrappy, and I believe it was, I think, me not having a high sig overseer, because if my overseer was high sig, I think I would have had more benefit from this fight, but we managed to, let's say, scrape out of it. So yeah, we'll put it at that. Yeah, there we were just checking the sig level of Nico, and it was 660, so I guess it wasn't too bad, but even regardless of the sig, this fight was so frustrating. Like, yeah, there were multiple ways where I could have got cooked here, but we kept it together. So the fight starts off. I go in for the parry, but yeah, didn't trigger there. So now I'm just trying to get my gamma charges up by pushing her over a bar of power. We get the heavy knockdown to get the fury, and yeah, we start baiting our heavies because that gives us access to retaliation, because she's doing the same attack twice. And yeah, he throws the SB2, hits hard into my block, gets me down to 91%. Not the end of the world. We already have enough gamma charges. We're ramped now, and now we have the cosmic mode active. Now we're just trying to bait out a heavy, but she doesn't throw it, so we managed to get the stand up after punching a combo. Yeah, throws another SB2 into my block. Does a really ton of damage, but ideally we're just trying to utilize that cosmic mode, trying to get as much damage in. But yeah, there she doesn't play into me. Throws an SB1, and you can see her power just surging with the amount of power she has. Like, this is not, I did not expect this. And yeah, she's getting it back to back because the buff immunity will move to poison, and yeah, she's just getting her power back to back. That was very iffy. That was very iffy. Like, if that dragged for a bit longer, things would have turned out to be really bad. And then yeah, she goes to SB3. But yeah, I'm running in one, so we tanked the first one. We managed to go in for the SB1 since we want to try and get some breathing space. We don't want to We cook to the corner. And now, yeah, we get some combos in, which is not bad. We get the intercept in. Again, not bad. Try to punish a heavy, which we do nicely. So pretty cool. We're just trying to wait for the protection so we can align our special. But we go for the heavy knockdown. She throws an SB2. I guess it's not all that bad. We managed to punish it. And yeah, go in, do some combos. Activate our cosmic mode. I think she's going to throw another SB2. Or, yeah, we throw it. Yeah, she throws another SB2. She has 2 prowess on her, but this still does a lot of damage. And we realize the protection is up, so we have to go in for an SB2 to knock it down. And yeah, she's at SB2, but we're just going for the punish. And yeah, we managed to go for another heavy punish. And yeah, we just push a red, but at this point, we're just going AWOL. We're just trying to get in as much damage as possible with the cosmic mode. Go for the SB1 with the protection is down. And yeah, there I thought she'd play into me and think I'd try to get a stand up, but I mess it up. But it's all good because we had another invuln. And yeah, we're just comboing away, just trying to melt her as quickly as possible. Because, yeah, Nico Minoru is such a annoying jump. So yeah, SP2. We haven't got the cosmic mode active since we didn't have 3 gamma charges. And yeah, here, yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't know what goes on. That she was turning. Yeah, so now we have our cosmic charges. We're going for the heavy, but we didn't go for the heavy there, but we went for the SP1, which is all good, I guess. And then yeah, we just punch a heavy, and then yeah, we just have to punish one more heavy. Now that one was lucky because I generally thought I got hit by that. If I got hit by that heavy, I think I probably would have been cooked because she would have went to red, and yeah, that would have killed me. But luckily, we managed to get out of that fight. So not the best of overseer plays, despite me debuting this champ for probably 1 war, the first and last war. But hey, we take those, to be fair. We take those. So I guess it wasn't as bad as you think. And now we have one more fight, which will be Karolina Dean versus Arcade. So yeah. And so to wrap off our war, our final fight we'll be doing is Arcade with Karolina. And yeah, hopefully, ideally, aim here is just stay in the sun, nuke with specials, only hitting the incinerate phase. And yeah, just don't play like an idiot to the point where we just get fully clipped and get cooked. Okay, final fight, Caro versus Arcade. Yeah, not really much to say from here. Just go to the sun, pew pew, build up power, dead. Pretty much it. So the fight starts off, and yeah, we just do a few combos. We go for a combo and hold heavy while we're in the sun, so we get that power. And yeah, we just rinse and repeat pretty much. Like, yeah, we're not in the sun here, but now the sun just spawns right in front of us, so perfect. We throw an SB1, but what we do here is manage to bait the SB1 while we're in the sun, so that way we can utilize the cooldown with the shock phase, and we can just stall it, so that when the incinerate phase comes in, we can just go to town and just smack him. Like here, for example, look, we bait the SB1 off while we're in the sun, so that way we're utilizing that power gain effect. So now, yeah, we go for the heavy charge into SB2, and then, yeah, this wipes him out. Yeah, unbelievable. Like, crazy. But yeah, that will be pretty much it. Yeah. So, yeah, that's going to be the entire war. Yeah. Pretty, really cool fights. A bit of some tense ones too. But at the end of the day, we got the solos on each one, so I'm pretty happy about this war. Now it's all down to the boys to cook the remaining fights. Hopefully we win. There's not a lot of time remaining. Well, there's still a decent amount of time, but yeah, hopefully we can win in due time. As always, I don't tend to pre the score while they're fighting, only at the start of each of my videos. If you know, you know. But yeah, hopefully, yeah, we can cut this and get back on track to our push the masters. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, like the video, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think on the fights. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out and GG's.